Hello friends, myself Dr. P. N. Shivaprasad. Now I am going to explain about basic concepts of pedology for JRF and SRF. Soil is derived from Latin word solum, which means floor. There are different definitions for soil. The composition of soil on volume basis is mineral matter accounts 45%, organic matter accounts 5%, soil water and soil air accounts 25% each. The composition of atmospheric air, nitrogen and oxygen are the most dominant gases present in the atmosphere. Among the elements in the earth crust, oxygen accounts 46%, silica accounts 27%, aluminum is the most abundant metallic element present in the earth crust, which accounts 8%. Rocks are basically classified into three types: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Based upon origin, igneous rocks are classified into plutonic rocks and volcanic rocks. Based upon silica acid, into five types: acidic rocks, subacidic rocks, basic rocks, subbasic rocks, ultra basic rocks. Important sedimentary rocks are sandstone, shale, and limestone. These metamorphic rocks are derived from igneous rocks and sedimentary rocks. Marble, granite are the examples of metamorphic rocks. Minerals are classified into primary minerals and secondary minerals based upon origin. Hardness of a mineral is estimated by using Mohs scale. Diamond has highest hardness, whereas talc has low hardness. Weathering is divided into three types: physical weathering, chemical weathering, biological weathering. Among physical weathering, temperature plays an important role. In weathering sequence, quartz is the most resistant, whereas gypsum is the least resistant mineral. There are 5 weathering stages in soil formation: initial, juvenile, virile, senile, and final. For soil formation, there are 4 important transporting agents: water, wind, gravity, and ice. The predominant types of topography designation as given by FAO guide. There are 5 master horizons. For each 5 master horizons, there are subordinate distinctions are also present. The 5 master horizons are O horizon, A horizon, E horizon, B horizon, and C horizon. E horizon is alluvial horizon, B horizon is called as alluvial horizon. There are 6 categories in soil taxonomy. Highest category is order and the lowest category is series. There are 12 orders. These 12 orders can be remembered by using phrase Avagami house. In India, gelizols, andizols, and spodozols are absent. Highest order is inseptizols in India. Second is antizols. Now we will discuss some of the important questions related to the concepts which we have discussed earlier. Solid sphere is called as lithosphere. Branch of soil science which deals with study of soils in relation to plant growth is edapology. Most abundant metallic element is aluminum. Most abundant element is oxygen. Lithosphere accounts 93% of earth mass. Nature and properties of soil was written by Niall C. Brody. Study of description of rocks is known as petrography. Study of origin of rocks is known as petrogenesis. Sedimentary rocks account 75% of earth crust. Silica content of acid igneous rock is greater than 65%, whereas subacid igneous rocks is 60 to 65%. Example of floating rock is pumice. Example of foliated metamorphic rocks is gneiss. The minerals which are formed owing to the crystallization of molten magma is known as primary minerals. Predominant primary mineral present in igneous rocks is feldspar. Potassium feldspar is orthoclase. Sodium feldspar is albite. Calcium feldspar is anorthite. Physical weathering is a process of disintegration, whereas chemical weathering is decomposition. Biological weathering is a process of both disintegration and decomposition. Peeling off surface mass of rock due to variations in temperature is known as exfoliation, which is called as onion type of weathering. Among chemical weathering, hydrolysis is the most important chemical weathering process. Double decomposition reactions will occur in hydrolysis. The parent material, which is transported by water and settle out in lakes, are called as locustrine. Parent material is transported by gravity, it is called as colluvium. If parent material is transported to seawater, it is called as marine. Soils developed under the dominance of parent material without influence of climate is endodynamomorphic. With the influence of climate is called as ectodynamomorphic soils. Process of removal of materials from upper horizons to lower horizons is elevation. Process of deposition of soil materials in the lower layer is called as elevation. Elevation occurs mostly in B horizon. Maximum elevation, that is leaching out, occurs in E horizon. Accumulation of silica and removal of sesquic oxides is podulization. Podulization, the dominant microorganism found is fungi. Process of accumulation of salts is salinization. Process of mixing of salts is pedoturbation. The process of accumulation of sodium ions is called as alkalization or solanization. Process of removal of sodium is called as dealkalization or solidization. The vertical section of the soil showing various layers is called as soil profile. In a soil profile, C horizon is called as parent material, E horizon is called as alluvial horizon. Subsurface horizons are called endopedons and surface horizons are called as epipedons. There are 9 epipedons and 19 endopedons. If base saturation is greater than 50%, then it is called as mollic epipedon. If horizon is formed by elevation of humus, not due to aluminum or sodium, then it is called as sombric horizon. If accumulation of sesquic oxides and humus are present, then it is called as sporic horizon. Sporic horizon is an endopedon. In modern soil taxonomy, there are total 12 orders with 6 categories. Pedoturbation and applaudization are the pedogenic process which are mostly occurred in vertisols order. Genetic system of classification was given by Dakochow. Morphogenetic system of soil classification was given by Margut. Dakochow, he is also called as father of soil science. Liebig given the concept of law of minimum. Chamberlain and Moulton given planetesimal hypothesis. If parent material is deposited by gravity, colluvium. If parent material deposited by sea, marine. If it is by ice, glaciary, moraine or till. Largest area in India which is occupied by alluvial group of soils, whereas inceptisols is the highest occupied order. Deep cracks is seen in black soils. Soil crusting is seen in red, sandy, loam soils. Broadbed and furrow method is followed in black soils. Please subscribe my YouTube channel for regular updates in soil science.